And I'm already uploaded last night, so my one yesterday is already up there.
It's already up?
I know. I was all alone in my hotel room, so I was like, it only took 4 hours.
Afternoon?
What's that?
Yesterday afternoon?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go easy cross leg. My name is Gwen. I am the founder and developer of Power Yoga for Sports. I specialize in teaching yoga for athletes. I teach 5 proteins in the New York area for 15 years, over 20 years being a yoga teacher. But today I'm going to gear towards Power Yoga for runners. All the things that running does to your body. I'm going to give you some tools to undo that. Make you a more efficient runner, less injuries, things like Achilles tendon. We're going to focus on plantar fasciitis at the end. Spine. We're going to do obviously hamstrings, hips, IT band, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay? So let's take a nice deep breath in. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the sky. Take that morning stretch. See if you can look up at your hands. Imagine if you were up against the wall. Your arms and your back would be all the way up against the wall. Then bring your arms down to a 90-degree angle. We're going to stay nice and tall, and you're just going to twist. And warm up that spine. You're going to start singing your breath with your movement. The twist automatically comes to your breath. If you were with me yesterday or ever before, you're like twitching right now. No, but I always start my classes the same. I don't start with a meditation or usually settling in. I start with this kind of poses that will give you clues as to which one on your body, things that will sing your breath with your movement. Always the same, so you kind of feel like you have some time to settle into the class. So let's try to get a little bit deeper in the twist, a little less control. Elbows as high as your shoulders, fingers extend, chin is parallel to the floor. Breathing, you're breathing. Okay, you're breathing. I don't tell you that yet. What is it about the gap of space by the teacher always? What is that? I'm always walking around. So you're not safe no matter where you are. Sit a little taller, shoulders down. Pick up your pace a little bit. You're going to notice it twists easier to one side than the other. I see a lot of shoulder earrings here today, so drop those shoulders down. Get a little bit taller, hold your top together, we're almost there. And then come back to center. Arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers again. Press your palms up. And then bring your arms down. Everybody's going to lie down onto your ass. Take a you to go all the way back to the back of the head, all the way up to seated. A little fun. Smile. On that fifth or sixth time, I want you to roll over your legs right into your standing forward bend. Some of you can roll right into it, not use your hands, just right into your standing forward bend. Feet are hips width apart, parallel. Nice. You got my time on that. You got a listener. And then I want you to soften up the knees. I don't want you to just dig right into that hamstring. I want you to soften the knees, even if you have great hamstrings. You just never know. Last class, you could have tightened up a little bit. Someone could have called you in the middle of class and asked you to tighten up the hips a little bit. So always start with a bend knee to honor your back safety. Grab opposite elbow, opposite hand. Take a few deep breaths. Did someone call you an aggravator? I say that because someone called it aggravator. And then if you feel like you can straighten your knees a little bit, then you go ahead and do that. But let's make sure the knees stay parallel. And let's make sure the knees track directly over that second toe. So you have the best possible situation to open up your hamstrings properly. So we're all about form. You can cheat your way through things, you can sneak around, move through things, but it's all about proper form that's going to open you up the deepest, the quickest. Don't be afraid to sweat. Don't be afraid to bend and straighten the knees. You don't want to be rigid. You know what happens when you're rigid? You break. Crack. You snap. Even the Empire State Building is made to sweat. So move around. Wiggle around. Come out of that tight spot. Deepen the breath. And then let your head down. Good. Eyes are open. Maybe. It's just going to help your balance a little bit. I'm going to stay here just a little bit longer. Okay, release the elbows, bend the knees, bring your palms flat to the floor. Some of you can do it with straight legs, others need to bend the knees at a time. In order to get palms flat, fingers spread, walk or jump it back to plank pose, top of push-up. Take a deep breath in, exhale, low push-up at the top arm out. Release. Put a sleeve into your upward dog and then fold the shoulders up, back, down a few times. Up, back, down. Let's untuck the toes today. Untuck the toes. So you're pushing to the top of the feet and energizing and lifting the legs up. The only thing touching the floor is the top of the feet and the hands. If it hurts your back and your hands are too far forward, you need to draw back a little bit just to support that back. Okay, take a deep breath in and then into your downward facing dog, that upside down V. An amazing stretch. An amazing position for runners. You're getting hamstrings, you're getting Achilles tendon, calf, shoulders, back. Superb. That's it. One little thing I want to adjust here for you guys. A really supported, a proper down dog. If you can just bring your awareness to your armpit for a second, for your shoulders, the armpit, that top of the armpit, should be rotated in towards your heart. This is going to give you a little release in the traps and not build tension in your neck. You don't want to build tension in the neck when you're running. So see if you can rotate the shoulders a little bit. At the same time, you're pressing the hands flat. The arms become like this child with cat, right? The shoulders go one way and the hands go the other way. Okay, alternate calf stretch a few times. Still breathing. Palms flat. Come high, all 10 toes, super high. Heels track, sink the heels. And high, all 10 toes. And sink the heels. Right leg is going to stretch up to the sky. Right leg up to the sky, and you're bringing your right foot forward between your hands. That's it. And if it doesn't get there right away, you're going to reach down and you're going to get it down. Okay, flatten the back foot for more stability, and you're going to bend and straighten that front leg, whatever it is. If it's only 2 inches back, that's fine. If you can get all the way leg straight, forehead to shin, that's fine. All I want you to do is get a little bit more open, a little bit better than you were when you came in. So keep bending straight. This is your negotiation. This is your talking to your hamstrings. Hips are square in front of the room. Right foot pointed forward, and then hold the stretch. So some of you are going to have a nice straight leg, some of you are going to still have bending, but feel the hamstring quite nicely. Feel the feet on the floor, your fingertips on the floor, push the floor away. If your palms are on the floor, that's great too. Push the floor away. Good, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to put the back of the right hand on the inside of the right lower leg somewhere, and you're going to open up into triangle pose. So we're moving from hamstring to groin and thigh. Okay, both legs are straight now. So if you feel it's too deep, bring your right arm up the leg a little bit more. I don't really want you to hold on to that leg because that disengages the core. I want you to push the back of your hand against the inner leg. That's also going to give you torque to open up and look at that left hand up to the sky. I want you to push the chest through, heart through. Imagine you're leaning against the Some of you are going to be here, probably a little agitated. A lot of you will be down, want to be down. You've got to get ego out. Just accept what it is. Feet are flat. Knees try to go to that second toe. So open the knees with your arms. And you want to be pliable here too. Just thank your lucky stars I'm not making you walk around the room like this right now. Thank you just neck. If it's hard to go down, separate your feet a little bit more. If you have any knee pains or issues, honor that. You can sit on the wall if you want, or against the wall. But let's try to flatten out. Bring the heart through, shoulders back, stay a little bit longer. All of a sudden you all got like 3 inches longer. Make your feet wider. Part of the problem with these mats is they give you these restraints that you have to stay on the mat all the time. I have a mat that has a 6-foot circle. It's amazing. I'm not even in the box. Good. Let's bring the hands to the floor. Heel toe your feet together. And you're going to come down to kneeling, toes tucked. Starting to get into that plantar fascia, Achilles tendon. You're going to either love me or hate me right now. I don't care. Heels are straight up to the sky. Good. You want to sit on your heels, body straight up to the sky if you can. Toes are tucked under. So Kelly, bring your heels closer together a little bit. Yep. You can separate your feet, but you're laying off that big toe. It's easy for you. Bring your hands to the floor behind you. There's a little bit of a hold here. My athletes hate this. You're going to be like, oh, never. You're totally fine unless I come up to you and say to tackle you here. So you hate it. Okay. You'll learn to love it. She hates it. If you have bunions, this will help stop the progression of bunions. Won't reverse it. It'll help stop the progression. If you have plantar fasciitis, it's going to open up all the bottom of the feet along with something else we're going to do later. And that's crucial to keep running. Right? Please try to stay in it. Try not to come out of it. It's super easy on your hands and you want to take your arms. The first is the process of meditation. And the funny thing about that is we'll couch pose in yoga. Nothing couchy about it. There's no ottoman, there's no TV, there's no remote, none of the things. I know. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. It's going to give you more power to push off. If you have little athletes at home, they play soccer, or they play any kind of agility sport, this is going to really help for them. You got 10 seconds. You can give me that. Right? Make sure I'm not big toe. Good. And nobody all of a sudden has to go down. Good. Come forward. Hands on the floor. Wiggle your toes out a little bit. Just get your elbows back. Take a deep breath in. Make your feet tough, you guys. You'll have another chance later to do it again. Everybody's too serious. This is yoga. I hate serious yogis. It's so annoying. We're not rocket science. We're changing the world. Okay, so you're going to tuck those toes. And you're going to come up to standing on the knees. Arms up to the sky. I want you to tuck the tailbone under. You're going to bring one arm to a heel. Some of you might stay there because that's about it. If you can, we're going to bring both hands down. If your heel's okay, untuck your toes. Paddle pose. I want you to feel like you're turning yourself inside out. Or undoing that forward, constant floating off of your front body and your mind. So imagine you're a sailboat, big wind just being behind you, pushing your hips forward. Heart
Is it okay? You just choose not to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have issues. That's besides the point. Okay, come back to your front pose. Get in control. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Stand forward bend. Plant your hands. Forward jump back. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Roll your shoulders up, back down. Up, back down. And downward dog. Walk, jump, or float your feet between your hands. Roll it up to standing, all the way up to standing. Arms up to the sky, deep breath in. And standing forward bend. Plant your hands, roll the jump back. Plank pose. And chaturanga. Hover, hover, hover. Plank pose. Up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Nice. Left leg goes up to the side. Guess what? Yeah, another whole side. Correct. Left foot forward between your hands. Right foot flat. Bend and straighten the knee. Bend and straighten the knee. See which hamstring is better, which one is worse. Doesn't matter. Just got to kind of come to grips with it and work with what you got. Hips are square to the front of the room. The tendency is to lean into that right hamstring and your left hip goes forward. You don't want that. You want your hip steering wheel square to the front of the room. And then hold the left leg as straight as you can and fold into it. You can rub that hamstring. You can hit the left glute a little bit. Whatever you need to do. Just don't do what you've always done. It didn't give you the results you wanted. You inhale, the back gets long. You exhale, just break the body over. Okay, the back foot's flat. You're going to bring the left hand inside the left lower leg and open up to triangle pose on the other side. Different side, totally different circumstance. Push the back of the hand. Back of the hand. So shoulders open. Against the leg. You torque to rotate open. Imagine you're up against the wall. Lean back against the wall. And then circle the arm up over your head. Soften your left knee. Square your hips. So if you go into revolving triangle and your hips are not square, you're already at a disadvantage. Start to rotate your torso open. You want to put the headset on. I'm a wrestler in the aerobics. So you're revolving triangle. Can you hear me? That's a lot better. Alright. It hurts, isn't it? Okay, circle the arm and triangle pose. Bring that left hand on the inside of the left leg. Open it up. Breathe. Good. That's it. So lean back. Nice. Don't give in to me. Good. Back is open more. Don't let your head flop either. Your spine continues up through your neck. So get long. So straighten this leg. Oops, got my time. Circle the arm around and revolving triangle. Gotta square the hips up. You might have to move that back foot a little bit. That's fine. Open it up. Get into that IT band. It's so hard to stretch that.
then circle around. Last time, revolving triangle. Square the hips first, always soften the knee, turn the torso over to the left, look up with your left hand. Then you start to straighten the left leg. Push forward with the right fingertips. That's it. Stop fighting me. Hold there, hold there. Let's go, Superman. He's growling. And then you're going to come up to standing. You're going to keep a wide stance now. You're going to face the right wall for goddess pose. Remember this? Okay, so bend the knees, try to get the thighs parallel to the floor. Turn the feet out, track the knees in the same direction as the feet. Good, left arm up to the sky. Left arm past yourself in the back. Good job, good job. Right arms around, behind, and up. Your right knee is going to be crazy hard for you. You probably touched on the other side now. Really? Just when I think I know something, someone else doing it wrong. But that's okay. That's a nice back. So close. Okay, straighten the legs. Parallel feet. And halfway over flat back. So don't release the grip that you have. So that left elbow should be, if I shot an arrow out of your left elbow, it should shoot directly to that right wall, not the floor. Okay? All the way over, fold it over. Some of you may need to soften the knees. I'm fine with that. Parallel feet. Okay, parallel. Yep, good. So in a perfect world in this stance, the distance between your 2 feet is the length of one of your legs. And then a really open, perfect hip hamstring, your head will touch the floor. Yeah. So look down, look at how much work you have to do. It's doable, fine. Halfway flat back. Good. Really get that flat back. Feel like you're doing a squat. Hips press back, heart is through. Take a deep breath in and fold it back over. Good. You can even make it wide. I'm not even like that. Let's see it. Halfway flat back. Good. That's it. Even more. Even more. Hold. Yes, right there. That would be a cramp sometimes. Oh. And fold it over. So pass through, halfway flat back. Take a deep breath in and then all the way up to standing. Once you get to standing, you release the arms. You're ready to finish. And then turn the left foot to the front of the room. And bring the right foot forward and come into your squat. Squat hold. Back to those calves, Achilles tendon, deep hip. So you guys are getting slower and slower transferring into position. So you feel a little wider. We're staying here right a few breaths. Open the knees up. I want you to be able to sway from left to right. Sit, shoulders back, heart through. Good. So use your arms to open the knees so that the knee tracks over it. That's it. You might not like it, but it's safer for the knee. You let it collapse, you put a lot of pressure here. And as women, we already are at a disadvantage on the medial lateral. Good. That's it. Okay. So you're a little bit too serious for me, so you gotta break it up a little bit. And you brought this on yourself, I'm just saying. You're gonna come halfway up, and you're gonna bring your right arm behind, grab your heel or lower leg, left arm behind, grab your heel, lower leg, 10 times. Why? 10 times. It's going to make you smile. It's going to lighten you up a little bit. And remind you how much fun you had and that volunteers come. Right? Light up. Straighten up those calves, those ankles. Good. You're good at that. You're really good at that. That's it. And then release. Come to your stand forward bend. Hopefully it's getting a little easier. Big inhale. Big exhale. Bend the knees if you have to. You'll still feel it, I promise. Good. Bend the knees a little. Drop the head in. Okay, you're going to bend the knees. Drop the butt. You're going to come to kneeling. Toes tucked. What? Now you know where you're going. Kneeling, toes tucked. Okay? Heels are straight up to the side. If you're not sure, feel them. Ask the person behind you. If you can bring all the weight and sit up on your knee, great. If you can't, standing on your knees is fine, and go back a couple of breaths, come up. If it's easy, go to your hands. If that's easy, go to your forearms. You did it before, you'll survive it again. So you have a little bit of a harder time than right side. The right foot. So just bring all your hands there. And see if you get a little bit more on that good side. Did you already over there? Now you see a little more. You want to make sure your knees are in alignment with each other to start, but you're not swaying them. There you go. Couch turtle. Now you bring the top of your head to the floor. Hold on, you hate this. It's okay, you'll learn to love it. She hates it. Yes. If you're there, you can drop it back. If you tend to get dizzy, you just going to change your chest. That's it. Home stretch, home stretch. Remember, if you're trying to think about coming out of it, why are those toes untucked? Missy? Big toes, more. You can go back as far. Now look at your knees. They're in this line. This knee's further ahead than your back. Yes. There you go. That's it. Who cares? That's it. Good. You cheating? Yes, they are. She's right. Get your big toes out. She told on you. Deep breath in and hands to the floor. Untuck the toes. Whatever you have to do to get some blood flow back in those little teeny tiny toes. Shake them out, shake them out. And then you tuck them under, and then you come back to this squat where you're holding your tray of champagne. Good. Arms out, shoulders down, and all the way up and down on your honor. 5 times. And you're going to come forward into pigeon pose. Okay? So in my head, we're going to do that whole series like 3 times. The best laid plans. So, pigeon pose, hips are square in center. This right knee is not pointing 12 o'clock. It's like 1, 2 o'clock. That leg is square in center and not tilted back. Okay? And then maybe you bring your forearms to the floor or your chest to the floor. Find a place to rest your head. It doesn't push forward. Stack your fists. Rest on your hands. You have to release the jaw and the neck. We're getting into deep blue here. We're getting into piriformis. We're getting into sciatic medicine. So if you're holding tension in your neck and in your jaw, that temporomandibular joint, the jaw joint, is directly related to your hip joint. So if you hold tension here and you clamp down and you're trying to muscle through things, you're holding tension here. The idea is to let the bottom jaw go, let the neck relax, and then believe me, tense the jaw, grind your teeth, and see what happens to your hips when you do that. You should never feel knee pain here. If you do, you need to do some adjustments. Listen. And see if you can stretch that left leg back a little bit more. I'm teaching my high school athletes and say, let's go from 12 o'clock with that right knee to 2 o'clock. They look at me like I have big heads because they don't know the clock anymore. They're all digit. My way. Take another deep breath. And legs are going to stay exactly the same. Body's going to come upright. Don't move the legs. Don't move that back knee. Slowly get the left knee. Reach out your left hand and get deep wide. So we're going to bring that heel as close to your butt cheek as you can. Still keep your hands in center. Some of you will release the right arm to the front of the room or up to the sky. Bring that heel a little bit closer, and you're going to let the left leg go, nice and easy. You're going to sit on your right butt cheek. You're going to swing the left leg around, and you're going to cross the left leg over the right leg. Okay? You're going to sit up nice and tall here. If you have problems with hamstrings, you know your hamstrings are pretty tight, you can roll up the back of your mat and sit on that, which brings your hips a little higher than your heels and just eases the back. Okay, arms are going to come to the sky. I want you to put some light in your feet, whether they're pointed or flats. Take a deep breath in, and you're going to fold yourself over. You might have bent knees, I don't care. I want you to feel the hamstrings, not the back. Okay, so if you can't get hold of the feet, bend your knees. Don't make life difficult. Life is very difficult. This is just a forward bend. So the forward bend comes from the hips, not the spine. Imagine that you are a Swiss Army knife. Right? Your hips are riveted in the center. Your back and your legs stay as long as possible to fold over. Inhale, your back gets long. Exhale, you fold a little deeper. Talk to your hamstrings. How long will you take a long soak if you just let it go, let it go? You're going to reach beyond your feet. Reach beyond your feet. Come all the way up to seated. Make yourself nice and long. Uncross your legs. That's it. You're going to bend the knees, feet flat, and you're going to drop the knees out when the soles of your feet together. Cobbler's pose or Baddha and transfer. Bring your heels as close to your body as you possibly can. Groin your thigh. Right, you're going to go on to the sit bones. You can still be sitting up on something like block if you want. But Good. Lower down, release the jaw. Make your adjustment, slide that right leg back. Maybe pelvic tilt. Another little thing to kind of change the angle and maybe get a little deeper feeling for some of you is to tuck the right toe under and lift the right knee off the ground. That changes stuff a little bit. You don't have to. Relax the jaw. Relax the forehead. No knee pain. Someday, while you're here, just visualize that left lower leg someday will be parallel with the front edge of your mat. You should make that much open. Just visualize it. That's all. Sometimes I dream of things and I get very confused as to their reality or not. Like poses that I can feel like, oh, did you ever dream of that? Yeah. But your brain doesn't know. You visualize techniques and meditations and breathing. Your brain doesn't know the difference between actual reality and stuff that you kind of manifested in your goals. So you got to shoot for the stars when you think about it. And then come upright, nice and tall. Then right knee turn the right hand. Get into that quad. Hip flexor. Strengthen the back to lift up. You want the heart open. When you're running, lungs are open. They have the ability to take in as much air as possible and keep you going as long as possible. Good. And just notice, it's better, it's harder, nothing's wrong, it just is. Let it go nice and easy. Sit on your left butt cheek. Swing your right leg down, right leg across over your left, arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and fold it over. Bend the knees if you need to. We could have done a plain seat forward bend, you already know that. Alright? Bend the knees, get the feet. And grow into the pose with every breath. If you're holding on to the feet, then your legs push straight. It's going to bring you over as long as you stop resisting. So your to-do list, your financial issues, your family issues don't matter when you're just going back. Right? All that matters is you let it go. That's what's holding you back. All that time on your head is holding you back. Forget the last time in the swim. Okay, reach beyond your feet. Come up nice and tall, arms up to the sky. Come across your feet and into Baddha-Konasana. Cobbler's pose. This time, you're not going to bring those toes to your body. This time, your feet are going to go closer to the front of your mat. So the diamond pose. The inner edges of your leg make a diamond. You don't want to live that, big diamond. Okay, so now you change the pose from groin, inner thigh to now hip socket. Okay, so hold on to your feet, your ankles, get long, inhale, with a nice flat back, fold it forward. Good, feel the difference. It's just right on that hip socket. Right side. Right hand is up. Every time you do something, you back. Right? Good. Pull the heart through. off on you. And then roll it up. Bring the legs together. Shake them out a little bit. And then swing around. We're going to go into frog pose. Nice, long, deep frog. Okay, so swing the legs around. You're going to go sideways onto your mat. You might even want to fold your mat in half long ways, like this way, if you want extra cushion under the knee. Okay? Good. Everyone's going to fill up their little skirt. Get like this frog. Okay, if you've ever worked with me before, I wish I got the men in black monitors right now, but you can't. So on your hands and knees, when you're practicing the frog, your hip joint is right in line with your knees to the side here. So I'm not here, hips are forward on my knees. I'm not back here, hips are behind my knees, right in line. And then you're in line, slide out, far as you can. Okay? You're going to look down, your heels are going to be directly behind your knees. So your knees are 90 degree angle, your hip joint is 90 degree angle. You're going to come on your forearms or all the way down to your chest. So don't move forward, don't move back. And thank you, lucky stars, you're not in New York City in yoga class right now, because you are mat to mat there. There's not always a luxurious room. And you just look down, you never look up, because it's very risky. So what you're trying to do is let the knees slide apart. Open your hips in another direction. Groin your thigh. This is a long hold, guys. I want you to try to stay. You know you're safe. You're not going to die. You're not going to pull anything. All you're doing is resisting yourself. Just try to let it go. And what holds you back the most here is your resistance on the pose. So if you finally get to the point where you're giving up a little bit, that's when you release and relax in. And that's why we hold a little bit longer. And that's why I do this with my athletes, to teach them mental toughness and focus about staying in the situation, even though it might not be particularly comfortable. Just make sure you're breathing. So the pigeon. I told you you had way less than a minute left. You definitely want to come out, right? So I would be totally telling the truth. I told you that. So everybody, push your butt back another millimeter. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. I'm going to tell you now there's no graceful way to come out of it. So do your best. Now on your stomach, go climb yourself up. Just come to a comfortable position. If you pop out of it, you are deep enough. If coming out is more difficult than being in it, you did it perfect. That's 5 minutes. I told you ahead of time you have 5 minutes all the way to the bathroom. So we're going to take a spot on the wall. Take your mat, set your mat perpendicular to the wall. You got that one and that one. You can move balls over there. Plenty of room. What we're going to do now, yoga is called Vikriya Karani. In runner's world, heavy legs. So if you have those cement heavy legs, we talked about this in the other workshop I did, but we did it in the middle of the room. We're going to do it against the wall now. Okay, so you're going to come to seated, and you're going to sit sideways against the wall. So one hip is all the way up against the wall like she is. Okay? And then you're going to swing the body around. You're going to lie down on your back and then you're going to go straight up to the wall. If you start to get up against the wall, like I'm telling you to, your butt will be all the way up against the wall. If you don't, you're going to have to scoop, and it's hard to scoop. So make your life easier. Okay? So in a perfect world, butt is up against the wall and legs are straight. If you find when you straighten your leg, your butt pops off, that means your hamstrings are a little bit tight. Not just your legs, there's nothing there. Okay. That's okay. Breathing. That's okay. So this is also just going to give you a few cues into the alignment of your body. Before you zone out, just take a look at your leg length. If one leg goes longer than the other, there's a problem. And if you don't already know that, structurally you have that means hips or low back are misaligned. And that shorter leg needs some TLC. Okay, and then let's just try to square the feet out to the ceiling. And just make sure the butt is flat on the floor still. Okay, if it's not, then bend your legs a little bit. So we're lightening up the legs here. We're helping the lymph drain out of the feet, being less dense in the lower legs, getting you ready pre-run or post-run. And then just relaxing your back, relaxing your head, relaxing your shoulders. If your arms, don't put your arms and shoulders over your belly, or you can bring them down by your side, palms face up. We're going to stay here a little bit, and we're going to do one last thing for our feet. Bottom of the feet, plantar fasciitis. Is that right, Tyler? So relax the shoulders. This is a great opportunity to relax the shoulders. When I lay down at night, literally like every minute and a half, I have to let my head go. Like it's not my last pillow. I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm like, I want to be so much nicer if I just let my head go. You too. Not really, right? That's it. Okay, so I'm going to take it a little bit further. You're going to bend the left knee. Something's going on.
Okay, so bend the right knee. And thread the left fingers into the right foot now. Don't forget your knees out. You want to get deeper in the head, use your right hand, negotiate that right thigh, lift the wall, bring your right foot closer to your face.
that one. Her email us. She'll email